Packerel, and let's begin with the top stories this hour. All 7 people on board, including Tourism Minister Ravindra Adhikari, killed in a chopper crash at Thapejung yesterday. Efforts underway to bring remaining 3 bodies to airport. Government forms committee to probe into the cause of the accident. Last rites of deceased Minister Adhikari to be performed amid state honours today. US President Trump and North Korea's leader Kim has begun their second day of meeting at Hanoi. 2 leaders discussing towards ridding the Korean peninsula of nuclear weapons. And Barcelona climbs to the final of Copa del Rey following an overall 4-1 victory against Real Madrid. Barca secures 3-1 win over Real in the second leg. All 7 people on board, including Tourism Minister Ravindra Adhikari, were killed when a chopper owned by Air Dynasty crashed into a cliff in Thapejung yesterday. Meanwhile, efforts are currently underway to bring the bodies of the remaining 3 victims to Suketar Airport from early this morning. It has been difficult to carry the victims' bodies due to adverse weather conditions. The helicopter had crashed at Tare Tunga Cliff near Sisne River at Furunge of Phungling municipality, Thapejung, killing all 6 passengers along with the pilot. According to eyewitnesses who came in our contact, apart from Minister Adhikari's body, the others could not be identified as the bodies were completely charred. Among the deceased are Virendra Shrestha, the Deputy General of Civil Aviation Authority, Director Dhruva Pachivaya Ang Chering Sherpa of Yeti Airlines, Deputy Secretary to Prime Minister's Office Yuvraj Daha, Pilot Prabhakar Kisi and Minister Adhikari's security guard Arjun Kimre. The helicopter had left the capital at 8:30 yesterday morning. The team had gone to Thapejung for a survey on the Chuhan Dada airport and had left for religious site Patipara at 11:30. An emergency cabinet meeting was held yesterday evening that decided a public holiday today to mourn the death of Adhikari. Our committee has also been formed to probe into the crash. The last rites of the deceased Minister Adhikari is to be held amid state honours today. Meanwhile, following the incident of the helicopter crash, questions are now being raised over security precautions taken regarding the flight. It has been reported that despite warning by the chopper captain regarding adverse weather conditions, the chopper taking off amid bad weather is a complete mystery. The reports of bad weather has also been seconded by a statement of an official of the Civil Aviation Authority. Based on the authorities' officials, pilot Prabhakar Kisi had informed Thapejung Suketar Airport at 12:45 yesterday afternoon that the flight would not take off due to heavy snowfall. However, the helicopter lost contact with the airport tower shortly later. By 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, the SARS team had confirmed of the crash.
हेलिकप्टरले अल्फा माइक इन्डिया जुन चाहिँ डाइनेस्टी एयरलाइन्सको हेलिकप्टर हो, हेलिकप्टरले सुकेटार टावरलाई पाउने 1 बजे यहाँ चाहिँ हेभी स्नोफल भइरहेको छ र म अहिले उड्न सक्दिनँ भनेर चाहिँ उहाँले जानकारी गराउनु भएको रहेछ। त्यसपछि सुकेटार टावरसँग ताप्लेजुङ टावरसँग सम्पर्क भएन र त्यही बीचमा त्यसपछि चाहिँ जहाज उडेको हुनुपर्छ र त्यो उडेको 1 मिनेट भित्रमा नै चाहिँ जहाज चाहिँ क्र्याश भएको देखिन्छ।
Meanwhile, the late minister had only addressed the media a few hours before the tragic incident, expressing commitment to construct the Chuhan Dada airport.
एयरपोर्ट को सन्दर्भ चलाउन हैन कि एयरपोर्ट बनाउने हिसाबबाट हेर्न आएका छौं, यहाँको अवस्थालाई बुझ्न आएका छौं। मेरो साथमा चुहानडाँडा एयरपोर्ट को नक्सा, एस्टिमेट, डिजाइन सबै छ। पहिला 29 करोड भने पनि अहिले हाम्रो एस्टिमेट 87 करोड खर्च हुने अवस्था छ यहाँ निर्माण गर्नको लागि। सरकार यो ठाउँमा एयरपोर्ट बनाउनका लागि प्रतिबद्ध छ। त्यसकारणले हामी त्यसलाई अगाडि बढाउनको लागि तपाईहरुको बीचमा आएका छौं, तपाईहरुको साथ छ, हामी सबै मिलेर।
The whole of Pokhara city, home to the late tourism minister Ravindra Adhikari, is mourning his death at the moment. We reached out to a few of his close friends and also his party acquaintances.
बेन्चमेट पनि भयो र हामी बेन्चमेट मात्र हैन टिफिनमेट हुँदै र राजनीतिक काम पनि हामीले सँगसँगै सुरुवात गरेका छौं र उहाँ अत्यन्त सानैदेखि बचपनमै पनि मलाई के याद छ भने बच्चाले रिसाउने अलिकति डाड गर्ने रिसिभी गर्ने अथवा अलि बढी कहीं लोभ गर्ने जुन बाल एउटा पन हुन्छ त्यसमा पनि उहाँसँग थिएन सारै सरल साथीभाइले यसरी केही भनिहाले पनि नरिसाउने हाँस्ने र सानैदेखिको चाहिँ उहाँको चाहिँ अत्यन्त सरल खालको र रिस त उहाँसँग कमै थियो जस्तो लाग्छ मैले चाहिँ करिब 7 वर्ष चाहिँ सँगै पढेँ र चाहिँ पछाडिका दिनमा पनि हामी धेरै ठाउँमा रहँदाखेरि अत्यन्त भलादमीपन चाहिँ एउटा बचपनदेखि नै उहाँको विकास भएको थियो।
आजभन्दा 3 दिन अगाडि पोखरा आउँदाखेरि उहाँसँग होटल बाराईमा भेट भएको थियो र उहाँ आफ्नो निर्वाचन क्षेत्र कृषिको भविष्य निर्माण माविको कार्यक्रममा जानुभएको थियो र आज बिहान मात्रै हाम्रो सहयात्री वडा नम्बर 8 को अध्यक्ष रुद्र बराललाई सिर्जना चोकको आकाशे पुल बनाउने कुरालाई चाँडो गर्न पर्यो त्यसको डीपीआर चाँडो बनाउनु होला भनेर फोन गर्नुभएको रहेछ मन्त्रीजीले नै। यसरी विकासमा लागिरहेको एउटा मन्त्री देश बदल्न पर्छ भनेर लागिरहेको एउटा व्यक्तित्वको आज जुन दुःखद दुर्घटना भयो यो दुर्घटनाले हामी पोखरेलीहरुको धेरै मन दुखित भएको छ र कास्की जिल्लाले पोखराले एउटा उदयमान नेता गुमाएको छ।
Minister Adhikari was born on 4th of May 1969 at Farat Pokhari of Kaski district. He is survived by his wife Vidya Patrai and 2 sons. Welcome back after the break. The meeting held between Nepal and India to settle the disputes over various clauses in the detailed project report of Panchisor multi-purpose project has ended without any headway. The meeting that took place in more than 2 years since the DPR was prepared has been postponed for today. Several subcommittees were formed to discuss the various clauses included in the DPR. In the meeting held between India and Nepal 2.5 years ago, the Indian side had rejected Nepal's proposal to share the water in line with Mahakali Treaty. The project since then had been in a limbo. On Tuesday, Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli had directed an experts committee to work on the issue with seriousness as Nepal had not received the 10 milliliters of water per second as per the treaty signed with India 23 years ago. The Nepalese side had put forth its demands in the meeting held yesterday. Based on the treaty, India should provide 10 milliliters of water per second for irrigation, the lands at Nepal's Toldhara Chandani region. And time now for the international update. US President Donald Trump and North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un are meeting for the second time in Hanoi today. They are following up on their historic meeting last year in Singapore, which delivered a vague but optimistic agreement. The main topic of discussion is whether North Korea will ever agree to give up its nuclear weapons. They may also discuss bringing a formal end to the Korean War or reducing sanctions on North Korea. The summit is taking place over 2 days in the Vietnamese capital, Hanoi. It kicked off on Wednesday when the leaders held a quick one-on-one chat followed by dinner. The Hanoi meeting is expected to build on the groundwork of what was achieved at the Singapore summit last June. The meeting produced a vaguely worded agreement, with both leaders agreeing to work towards denuclearization, though it was never made clear what this would entail. Amid escalating tensions between the two SAARC countries, India and Pakistan, Nepal, as the chair nation of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, has urged the two arch rivals to observe a high level of restraint. The Ministry for Foreign Affairs issued a statement yesterday to express its stance on the ongoing Indo-Pakistan conflict. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has said that both the nations need to show maximum restraint to maintain peace and stability in the South Asian region, urging not to undertake any decision that threatens the security of the region. The Indo-Pakistan conflict was reignited after a terrorist attack at Kashmir's Pulwama that claimed the lives of 42 Indian Army officials. It is almost 2 years now since the local representatives assumed offices. In this contest, we had asked the locals of Chhatradeep Rural Municipality of Arghakhanchi how effective has been the works of the local representatives. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
हाम्रो गाउँमा त पानी आयो बिजुली आयो हाम्रो सबै राम्रो छ
आएको कुरा सबै सोझेकै बुझेका सबैले भेला आएका दिएका छन् हिल टंकी वाका भयो घैँटा सैँटामा आएको सबै थाहा दिन्छन् पुरै वार्डमा।
वृद्धहरूलाई अपङ्गहरूलाई वृद्ध भत्ताका साथै स्वास्थ्य सेवा पनि प्रदान गर्नुभएको छ।
हामीलाई केही आवश्यक परे उहाँहरूले अब घरै आएर पनि गरिदिनुहुन्छ। अहिले 2 वर्षका अन्तरमा हामीले बहुत सुविधा पायौँ।
स्कुलको भयो बाटाघाटा खानेपानीको राम्रो हुँदैछ।
सामाजिक सुरक्षा भत्ता सँगसँगै आफ्नो लागेको रोगहरू आफ्नै घर आँगनमा टोलमा यसरी जचाउन पाउँदा बुवामा दाजुभाइ वृद्धहरू एकदमै खुसी हुनुभएको छ।
छत्रदेव ब्याङ्कमा जाँदाखेरि खाता खोल्दाखेरि धेरै दुःख तकलिफ पाइराखेका थियौँ। अहिले फेरि आफ्नै ओडामा सबै कर्मचारी आएर सुरुवात गरिदिँदाखेरि हामीलाई खुसी लागेको छ।
It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, how did medical colleges have the guts to charge up to 10 million rupees from students? Now, students are useless monitoring bodies. They no fear of action and see students made victims of circumstances. The phone is on. Type any press, select your option APSC and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Have a good day.